Hey guys, how many times do you check your phone every day? Like, it's probably more than you actually think, because a lot of the times we check our phones and we don't even realize that we're doing it. You know, it's like when you want to know what the time is and you take your phone out, you look at the time and you put it back and then you're like, wait, what was the time again? You know, it's the exact same thing when we look at our phones. We take it out, we go on something, whatever we want to go on, and then we put it back and we don't even realize that we've gone on our phone. You know, so it happens multiple times a day as well. So I want to give you a few tips on how you can stop checking your phone so much. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So number one, the first thing that you can do is you can turn off notifications. Really easy to do, but turn off your notifications, because every time you hear the ding, you hear your phone vibrate, you know, you have to look at it. You cannot resist. And even if you try to resist, you're constantly wondering what that noise was for. Was it a message? Was it important? Is somebody in trouble? Do I need to look at it? Is it like, you know, 99% of the time it's really not that important. Like, you can go a few hours without looking at it. It's probably just somebody liked your Instagram post or something, you know. But there's just something that when our phone goes off, we have to look at it. And if you're trying to get work done and your phone's constantly going off, you'll never ever get any work done. You'll never get any work done whatsoever, you know. So try turning your notifications off, especially when you really want to focus. It's a really good one to help you not get distracted so much by your phone, because if it's not going off, then you have no reason to think about it or look at it. You can focus more on what you want to do. Number two is something else that I like to do is I like to get rid of any apps that are really distracting me. You know, I used to go on Facebook all the time on my phone, and it got to the point where I was going on it so much that I said to myself, I have to stop using Facebook. Like, I need to go on it less. I didn't want to get rid of Facebook. I didn't want to get rid of my account, but I didn't want to keep going on it. It was too easy to go on it, you know. So I got rid of the app. I got rid of the Facebook app on my phone, and I'll be honest with you, it just worked just like that. And I stopped going on Facebook on my phone. If I ever need to go on it now, I'll go through the internet. I'll go through Safari or Internet Explorer or whatever internet browser I have, you know. But when the app's right there, right in front of you, and it's just one tap away, it's just too easy to just tap it and to just scroll through Facebook. But when you make it harder for yourself to go onto that website, you don't do it as much. So that's another really good one to do. So delete any apps that you don't want or that you don't want to go on. Number three, this is something that I found out really recently actually, but it's really excellent thing to help you actually go on your phone less, and it's to turn on the grayscale. And what grayscale is, it makes your phone black and white, so it gets rid of all the color. And when I first did this, it was super weird. I was like, this is so strange. But what it does is it makes your phone so much less interesting. I was looking in it, I wasn't interested in any of it. I didn't want to keep looking at it, to be honest. And although color and vibrancy and all that is really cool and it's really good and it's exciting, if you want to go on your phone less, you need to make your phone as least interesting as possible. So this is a really good one to have. If you don't know how to do it, just Google it and type in like how to turn on grayscale and then put in whatever phone you have. You know, it's really easy to do. You just go in the settings and turn it on. But it's a really good way to make your phone so much less interesting, so you don't go on it as much. My fourth and final tip is to use some kind of software to limit your app usage. If you don't want to delete your app, then you might want to block it out or limit how much you can go on that. I use a program personally called Focus Me. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but I've only used Focus Me and it works great. What it allows me to do is it allows me to set a time limit on that app, on a certain app. So let's say for example Facebook, I only want to go on I only want to be able to go on Facebook after, like, I don't know, 7 p.m. I can do that. I can set it so the rest of the day I can't go on it, but from 7 p.m. onwards I'm allowed to go on it, you know. It also allows me to set how many times I can open that app. So if I open an app 50 times in a day, and that's too much because I'm opening it and not realizing, like, I can say, right, I only want to be able to open this app 10 times, and then after that I can't open it anymore. And it just allows me to block any app that I want as well. You can also have it so you have a time limit. So if I say I only want to go on Facebook for 2 hours a day, then you can set that as well. So instead of setting what time you want it for, you can say I only want to be able to go on it for 2 hours, and after that 2 hours I'm not allowed on it again. You can have set all three together as well. So you could say, right, from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. let's say, I only want to be able to go on Facebook for 2 hours, and I don't want to be able to open it more than 10 times a day. So it's really flexible in everything that you can do. But the thing that I love most about this app is that I can create a password, and if I give that password to somebody else, like, I can't stop the program. I create a password to be able to stop the program from working. Then if I give that password to somebody else, then no matter what I try and do, I can't get on whatever I've blocked, you know. But if I do need to go on it for whatever reason, I can just get that password from whoever I gave it to. But one of the craziest things that they do on there is their forced setting, and this is where under no circumstances can you stop the program. You cannot stop it whatsoever, you know. And you have to be careful with this, because even if you delete Focus Me, even if you do whatever, it won't delete it. It won't stop the program, you know. You literally have to go to the people who made Focus Me and ask them to delete to stop the program for you. So there's no leeway with that. So if you want to really never go on this app or whatever it is again, then you can do that, but you have to be very, very careful with it. And so there's a few ways that that can help you not go on your phone so much. But one more before I go, one more bonus offer is to just turn your phone off, you know. Turn your phone off and put it in another room. If you've got work to do, like, there's no better way to not go on your phone than to just turn it off. Turn it off and put it in another room. Get out of your sight, get out of your mind. It's just one less distraction. So try some of these out, put them to good use, and then let me know in the comments below how they actually worked for you. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video.